y'all seen this? I think my fish is radioactive.
So I have not seen that before, and I just saw it and I was like, what the actual fuck? So of course I had to do some digging to find out what is happening to this fish. So short answer to this, it is caused by a bile pigment called biliverdin, which is what causes it to turn blue. The longer answer to this is that when heme groups break down, so heme is an iron-containing molecule such as hemoglobin, which is what carries your oxygen in your blood. So biliverdin and bilirubin are what are called bile pigments, and you know bile, like your stomach acid stuff. That's what bile is. It's the stuff in your stomach, and then when you puke, that's the stuff that tastes really bad and makes it's just not a good time. That's bile. So the color of bile comes from bilirubin, which is a yellow pigment, but bilirubin is produced from biliverdin, which is bright greenish blue. So basically what happens, you have your blood cells which carry oxygen by using hemoglobin, which is a heme. When those red blood cells get old or damaged, the immune system takes care of them and degrades them, and all these different compounds and stuff are dealt with. During the process of degrading the heme groups, it is degraded into biliverdin, which is the bright blue bile pigment, and throughout metabolism, I can't remember exactly what enzyme, I googled this, but I don't want to Google it again. The biliverdin is degraded into the bilirubin, which is the yellow-green instead of the blue-green that makes your bile that colored. So I couldn't find an exact answer for this because it's currently 2 a.m. and I didn't want to look for a more exact answer. But from what I would guess is that there is an error somewhere in the metabolism and degradation of biliverdin into bilirubin. So instead of turning to the green pigment, which is then degraded and dealt with, it just stops at the biliverdin, the blue one, and that stays in the cells and the flesh and everything, and that is why it is blue. However, what I could find is that it is not dangerous, and since it's just a pigment, it will just degrade as the fish is cooked, so it is perfectly safe to eat. This is also a very rare occurrence and does not happen very often, and it looks super cool. So basically, it is caused by biliverdin, a bile pigment that is produced from the degradation of heme-containing compounds such as hemoglobin in the blood.